Comic 125. I warn you, I'm in a strange mood this morning. So let's get into the century and a quarter. Century? Centenny? No, sesquicentennial is 150, so we're not there yet. Now I will conquer. That looks wrong. That's the first thing I'm going to look up. Conquer. Conquer. Alright, apparently that's how you spell it. It looks like a dumb word. I will conquer this feeble dimension. No, he doesn't need that kind of voice. Let's voice act this one. Let's role play. Let's role play a little bit. Ooh, I'll stand in the mailbox in the middle of Goldshire and I'll dance. Now I will... No, too finicky. Now I will conquer this feeble dimension with little effort. What's this? There doesn't appear to be anyone populating this area. All the lights are out, and it is desolate in here. They must have abandoned this place or have destroyed themselves. Either way, this will be my base of operations. First, I will master this machine of mass production and use these small fluffy bricks to build my stronghold. So he comes out of Theater 6 with the most lopsided door I've ever drawn. Goes over to... alright. So the popcorn machine. Let's have a look at this. Either the popcorn machine is built like a trapezoid, or this is some sort of above angle view, or I learned how to draw three-dimensional objects in grade 10 and never learned anything more about perspective other than the fact that you are supposed to show three-dimensional objects by showing the hell out of the Z-axis. That's kind of what's going on in the third panel there. Showing the hell out of that Z-axis, cause dang, that's just craziness. So the depth of vision. I mean, we learned things like vanishing point. The vanishing point is always along the horizon. Sometimes there are two vanishing points. So as you can tell in this one, there are two vanishing points. The problem is that the vanishing point that's supposed to be over there to the left is like the horizon's way up above the comic somewhere, or technically looking at that angle, which doesn't appear to line up, the horizon line is, they're both over on the right. Can't quite imagine. So it's a top and bottom thing, so that's just crazy town. Anyway, long story short, the popcorn machine is drawn poorly. The popcorn within, I'm kind of impressed with that. It sort of looks like little popcorn bits. Now, as far as the humor, let's kill the joke. So he comes out during Christmas. So the thing is that he, I think it's sort of, I forgot to state that this happened while they were away on vacation, because in the previous comic they said, oh, let's get back to work where everything's normal, and that's Dr. Zero kind of coming out of the theater. But the thing is, this is him sort of getting to the theater and realizing that there's no one there. What he doesn't realize is that everyone's away on Christmas vacation. So he's just sort of describing what's going on. It is desolate, blah blah blah. Nothing really interesting happens until third panel. I will master this machine of mass production. Technically is a machine of mass production. Use these small fluffy bricks to build my stronghold. So he's going to build a stronghold out of popcorn, which, you know, could be funny. I don't think he does. I think what eventually happens is much like the plot of Mystery Science Theater. Dr. Zero ends up just watching movies and going crazy. Well, not totally crazy, but pacified somewhat. Within this world, it's very difficult to be a crazed overlord bent on world domination. He is slightly cartoonish, but in the main aspect of things, I think I'm getting ahead of myself, because he does. This is either the next comic or the comic after that, so I won't get too far ahead of myself. Basically, broken popcorn machine. I suck at drawing 3 dimensions. I mean, look at my door frame. There's me trying to draw, well, not really 3 dimensions. I'm trying to draw some sort of, what's that outline of the door called? Is that fascia? I know so little about everything. No, what's trim? You know, that monosyllabic word I can't think of. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to Goldshire and stand in the mailbox, take off all my clothes, and dance. Comic 126 is on Monday. Yeah, it's weekend. Fun times. Yeah, that's it.